leaving the compound.
Here comes the taxi now. Buenos dias. Even though it's only 2 miles to the Botanical Garden, we take a taxi because it's a steep uphill. When we're ready to leave, we can call an Uber or another taxi. The cost is 100 pesos per person or $5 before we headed out into the garden. After looking around the gift shop, we entered the garden by the cafeteria, so we stopped and had a molete because it was already after 12 o'clock. Then we climbed up to the mirador, or the overlook, right next to the visitor center. There's the dam down there. Now for the big decision, which way to go. El Charco del Ingenio is an extraordinary botanical garden and nature preserve. It has extensive collection of cacti and other succulent plants from Mexico. Many of them are rare and are threatened or endangered. In 1989, a group of local people thought this land had to be protected and the environment. And through their efforts, this beautiful garden has been preserved. As we were hiking, we could see that houses were built right up against the property, and it would have been taken over by development. You can see the mountains off in the distance.
Cactus like this, these thorns are just brutal. They get you from 6 different directions.
That's just ugly.
Yeah.
In the local town, there was the Aurora Fabrica, which was a local textile mill. So to power it, there was a dam built. The dam also provided water for the electricity and the water needed during the dry season. We crossed the dam to get to the other side where there were more hiking trails and other things to explore, like the ruins of a hacienda. It's also remnants of a fueling mill, a stone structure in ruins from what was a water mill to crush grains or treat wool. Back to cobblestones again. Came upon the Starship, which is a sculpture that represents a boat. This old hacienda had to be quite a place. It was called the Old Hacienda Las Colonias. There's still an elongated vault called Barrel Vault that was kind of cool to look into. I kind of like imagining what it would have been like to live in this old hacienda back in the day. Now that's a view of the mountains. I can't imagine how old these cactus are. They're just huge. I've never seen anything that large. Those are monsters.
Aren't they? They've been around a long time.
The fruit of the prickly pear cactus turns bright red and is called a tuna. It's really sweet and the birds really like it, and people pick them to make jelly. In 2004, El Charco del Ingenio was consecrated as a zone of peace by the Dalai Lama, leader of the Tibetan people and Nobel Peace Prize winner, during his visit to Mexico. Walk up to the mirador. There's snakes on that slide. I guess you walk up and slide down. This is the side of the rattlesnake slide. Or the rattlesnake side. Are you feeling at peace? Okay. Now on to the Solar Observatory and Amphitheater. It's a stone structure in the shape of a spiral that culminates in the area for observation and an explanation of the Earth's movement from the light of the sun, which functions as a sundial in an annual calendar. So this is the Plaza of Four Winds, ceremonial and scenic space inspired by the 16th century Toltec and Chichimeca code. So that's where we were hiking along the dam. And then you can see where the water pipes took the water down through the canyon to the Aurora Fabrica.
You crossed over the bridge.
We passed by the ceremonial space inspired by the Toltec Chichimeca. These are really swollen because the cactus are really swollen because there's been a lot of rain. And these cactus they used to make a fence around the Peace Park section that was dedicated by the Dalai Lama, the 14th. And there's another mirador up there, or viewpoint. Then we walked through the sculpture walk. Nubes Pejo. What do you think?
I remember this last time.
Hierro Pintado. That was just from this year.
Oh, that's why.
And you can see the canyon down below there. I think it's Chaco Canyon. And the pipeline to the Aurora Fabrica. I got those claws on those feet and those teeth.
So these cactus are the most commercialized cactuses in the world.
This was a great place to walk and get out. And we'll show you around the Aurora Fabrica in a future video. Great view of San Miguel de Allende from the garden. I can hear the water running below there. They constructed this wall to keep us from falling off into the canyon. It goes right down.
Yeah.
There's an underground spring called El Charco. We're glad you came along as we visit our getaway in San Miguel de Allende.